CU Oktoberfest and other fall activities are in full swing, which makes now a great time to explore some unique brews by local breweries. Ryan Burk gets a sample in today's Fall Foodie Finds.
Well, if Fall Foodie Finds has taught us anything this week, it's that from caramel apples to pumpkin spice everything, there are all kinds of fall foods out there. And of course, it doesn't just extend to food, it also extends to beer. From German beers, Oktoberfest, everything you can find it all at fall. And it's a special time for beer, and it's also a special time at Riggs Beer Company. You guys are kept super busy with all your fall beers. Matt Riggs, you are here, you're the co-owner, one of the brewmasters here. Talk to me a little bit about, first of all, there's beer and then there's October beer. What makes something kind of a fall beer?
Well, this time of year is great to be drinking beer in Central Illinois because it's nice outside. Everybody likes to drink beer this time of year. And we definitely see an uptick in consumption this time of year as well. Part of the reason is the weather. The other part of the reason is that we make some cool fall beer styles that just fit with the season. Fall beers generally have a little bit more malt breadiness, a little bit more color to them than summer beers do, and they're just super popular. We find all sorts of people that just love. Oktoberfest is our most popular seasonal beer, and then our Dunkelweizen is coming out. After that, it'll be out later this month. Also, just a dark, a little bit roasty, more complex beer that tastes great when it starts to cool down in the evening. For
sure. Okay, so the Oktoberfest, this is kind of maybe your more traditional one. Can I give it a taste?
Sure.
Very good. Get through the foam a little bit there. Here, I'll set it down so we can get kind of a good look at it. That is a heavy, heavy mug right there.
Yeah, so that's actually, that's authentic German glassware. All of ours is. We're a very heavily German-influenced brewery, and we make beer that way, the way the Germans make it. We serve it in the glassware that you would find it. So this is actually the exact same manufacturer of glassware that you would be served a beer at the Munich Oktoberfest.
That's amazing.
We also craft this Oktoberfest beer in a very similar way than would be made over there. We shoot as our target. There's some darker styles of Oktoberfest called Märzen beer. We don't make those because I don't like them as much. I don't think most people like them as much. This is just a little bit lighter than the Märzen, crisper, drier. You can enjoy a full liter of it without getting blown away by the sweetness and maltiness.
Sure. So this is maybe a little bit more of your traditional beer. Now you also have another one here that maybe takes on some unique characters of its own, right?
Yeah, here you go. That's our Dunkelweizen. So in German, Dunkel means dark and Weizen is wheat, so it's the dark wheat beer.
You got to say it in a German way, Dunkelweizen, right?
Das ist ein Dunkelweizen. Yeah. It's like our Hefeweizen, which is the lighter colored wheat beer, except we use a little bit more dark malt. The color, flavor, and aroma comes from a more intense kilning of the grain, which makes the style what it is. A little bit of roast, a little bit of even like a chocolate note in there that you can get by kilning the grain at a little bit higher temperature. The Oktoberfest beer is made with 100% German imported ingredients. The Dunkelweizen, we actually use about 24% of the grain in that beer comes from the field right out here next to the brewery.
That's amazing. Why go all the way to Germany when you can get it right here? I got to give this one a try here. And very good. I get that kind of chocolate banana type note that you were talking about, even though of course those aren't actually in the beer. Right. You get those notes a little bit.
Yeah, so we just used 4 ingredients in all of our beer: grain, water, hops, and yeast. And you can get a huge amount of flavor, a cornucopia of flavor, just by using different types of ingredients in different amounts. The yeast strain that was used to ferment these 2 beers is very, very different. So they each impart unique flavors, and we love making a very natural beverage.
Absolutely. All right, so if people want to check this out, where can they find it around Central Illinois?
Right, so tonight at 5 p.m. we're heading down to Bunny's, and we're going to set up in their beer garden and do a little Oktoberfest out there. And then, of course, tomorrow night, the big CU Oktoberfest downtown. We're going to bring about 20 kegs of beer to that, so we'll be ready if people are thirsty.
Fantastic. Sounds like a party. Well, Matt, thank you so much. And I can't think of a more fun way to end our week of fall foodie finds than by sampling some delicious beer. Of course, if you want to find out more info about any of the places we visited throughout the week, you can head on over to our website, ciLiving.tv. Until then, have a good weekend.
Maybe that's why Ryan